What's up? What is up, you guys? Hold on. Let's get this hooked up right. And wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me. Hold on. What's up? What's up, everybody? Well, here we are again. Here we go again, y'all. And man, I'll tell you, hold on. Turn these speakers on. I'm in creative mode, y'all, so. So, what's up, everybody? Stone Paxton back again. And I'm here in the studio, and I'm hoping y'all can see what I'm doing. Let me see. Y'all see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can try to make sure I got everything here when I'm working, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, y'all know what the title is. I just told you guys what the title is. Let me get my tea. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's not just about saving time.
Hold up. Let me say what's up to everybody. What's up to Sonya? Latha John, awesome afternoon, Stone. What's happening? Happy Labor Day. I'm in here laboring, though. I'm in here laboring, though. Listen, you know, just when you think, what's up, Holly? Who was the first one? Boss Lady, you were the first one up in here waiting? That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Boss Lady. You done took Dolores' place. Boss Lady done took Dolores' place. Just when you think. Now, y'all see that I went through the whole beef with the Angie Stone thing. Not even a beef, but people attacking me. Hold on. I got something to tell y'all. Okay. So, you guys know I went through that whole thing with the Angie Stone thing with people attacking me, right? So I get a message this morning from, make sure when you come in, you're hitting that like too, you guys. Come in and hit the like. I got a message from one of my followers, and he was telling me, sorry about that. He was telling me about another content creator on YouTube who was taking my videos, my production videos, and trying to debunk me as a producer. I gotta laugh at that. I'm gonna do it again. The person who, I don't know who it is, I'm not gonna say their name. I know the name that he gave me, but this person was actually, and if it's the person I think it is, if it's who I think it is, according to their page, it's a white boy. Not white, black, purple, it don't matter. But first of all, white boy, you want to talk about hip hop, and I'm looking at your channel, it looks like it's hip hop, and you live in another country. So you want to debunk my music? Me as a producer, you want to debunk my music when your concept of hip hop is buying records and listening to it from America to your country. My concept of hip hop is I experienced it and I lived it, motherfucker. There's a difference. But you want to get on here and debunk a producer, somebody that has been in the business a long time, somebody that you think you can debunk? For what? For what reason? Because you want to boost your channel up by throwing my name in there and debunking, grabbing my video, trying to debunk my video. Now, I'm still looking for this video so I can see the debunking. I'm just going off of what was told to me. Producers, up and coming, motherfuckers overseas. Y'all excuse my language. I know it ain't Sunday today. It's Monday, so I get a pass. I can come up here and cuss if I want. This is what I'm going to say to y'all. Producers, y'all be careful, man, going online trying to discredit other producers, especially the ones that have paid their dues to be in this business. Be very, very careful of that. Because unless you have a track record, I would be careful with talking about how you debunking somebody's music. What are you debunking? What is it that you're debunking? And I noticed you debunked another producer, but what I noticed about me and the other producers, we have a lot of subscribers. So I know you're doing that to get people to run to your channel. You think by debunking the other producer, you think debunking the other producer and me is going to get you subscribers. It doesn't work that way. Once y'all figure out and realize that that's the phony way of getting your subscribers, then you'll start doing it the right way. But when you dare to debunk somebody and you feel like you want to debunk a producer, you better be fucking good. And you better be better than that producer. You better be better than that producer. Period. You better be better than him. You better be better than that producer. You're talking about debunking a producer. Somebody that has worked hard and paid their dues to be in this business. Somebody that has produced on tons of records and you're debunking them. And, you know, I'm trying to understand, like, to me, the word debunking is a very, it's a very tricky word. Because if I feel like I'm debunking your video, I'm basically breaking it apart and giving my opinion on what I think is good and what isn't good. But if I am going to be opinionated on anybody's video, if I'm going to be opinionated about your video or your music, I better be a Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, or Teddy Riley, or Dallas Austin, or a Rodney Jerkins. I better be that good, or Babyface. If I'm going to really go in trying to debunk any producer stuff, I better be a bad MF. Yeah, man. Because you can't just think that you're going to go in and debunk a person and you don't even know their history. And what are you really debunking? Because somebody looks a certain way? Because somebody told you, hey, you should go debunk this Stone Paxton video, and you know nothing about me. Instead of studying me, you would have came with more respect and said, wait a minute, this guy's been in the game a minute. What am I really debunking? You say my videos are long? My videos can be long or short. It's my fucking videos. It's my channel. What the fuck does that have to do with you? Take your motherfucking ass, go over to your channel and worry about your motherfucking channel and creating music. Now, as a producer, we can argue all day long. Boss lady say he's a damn fool, Stone. If they touch your stuff, my brother's suit. Listen, he already took one of my videos. Letha say, Stone, you are already great. Thank you. Thank you, Letha. Thank you, boss lady. He took my video, and I guess he was going over reviewing it and giving his opinion. Producers, do me a favor. I know y'all want to be famous on YouTube. I get it. Content creators, I know y'all want to have views and y'all want to have people follow y'all. I get it. I get it. I do. But what I will not respect is this. What I don't respect is this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to load something. What I will not respect is this. I don't respect a person that doesn't ask. First of all, you should be asking to use my video. You should be asking permission. I didn't give you permission to take my video and repost it. That's my likeness. That's my intellectual property. I didn't give you permission, producer. Now, I've already dealt with this shit on the other sector of YouTube, in the black tea sector. I've dealt with the back and forth beeping. I ain't doing this in the producer sector because you don't want the heat. Trust me. You don't want it, Cat. You just don't want the back and forth with me. Especially not on this music shit. You don't want it. I promise you don't want it. But producers, be careful. What are we here for? Let me ask you that question. As a producer, what are we here for? Why are we on YouTube if you're a producer? If you're a producer, why are you on YouTube? Why? Why are you on YouTube? I'm sorry, I'm trying to load something. If you are a producer, why are you on YouTube? What is your purpose for being on here? And why do you want to be on here? Your purpose is supposed to be to promote yourself as a content creator, producer, artist, or whatever you're doing, right? Am I correct? That's what it's supposed to be, right? So why do these people get on YouTube and then they start trying to create beefs with people? They get on YouTube and they start trying to create a beef with a person. Why? Why? What is the purpose of creating the beef? What is it that you're getting out of it? What? Sorry, you guys. That was the idea I was working on. Anyway, what is it that you're getting out of debunking somebody's video? Why don't you just get on your channel, get on your reasons or your MPC and make beats, man. Do what you're supposed to do. And then after you make the beat, put the track out. Put it out so your fans can buy it. By you thinking that you're going to get on and debunk Stone Paxton because you're looking at my subscribers and you think, oh, I'm going to debunk this dude. If I debunk Stone Paxton, people going to follow me. They're going to think I'm creditable because I know what I'm talking about. Accreditable. I'm creditable because I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about Stone Paxton and I'm going to talk about this producer and that producer. I don't even see your channel with an MPC on it. I don't even see you using this machine. Your own reasons, but you want to debunk a cat that's using the MPC. Better yet, you want to debunk in general. Now, am I upset about it? Absolutely not, because I know you're not as good as me. Nate Bird said, no, thank you. What you talking about, Nate? Thank you. Hey, Nate, what you talking about? And any trolls coming in with the bullshit, you're just going to be blocked. So save the stupid messages. Nate boy, police, I don't know what you're talking about, Nate. Brother, I have no idea. I'm just catching police and I don't even know what none of that means. Anyway, producers. This is strictly for producers. Mystique, Nate, if you keep coming in with weird stuff, I'm gonna have to block you, family. So just letting you know. But if you're a producer, your job is to produce records. Excuse me. Let me correct myself. If you are a beat maker, your job is to make beats. See, I'm a producer. I produce records, right? If you're a beat maker, your job is to make beats. Be a beat maker. Beat makers don't have time for drama because you're too busy being creative. Action West say we got content. Okay, Action West got you. Johnny said, what is your main inspiration to make beats? My main inspiration is, that's the thing. Brother Johnny, I try not to be inspired by nothing, because then I know if I'm not inspired, if I use something for inspiration, once that inspiration is no longer working for me, then I'm going to dry out. So I try to just let it come from an infinite place, be organic, like whatever I'm going through in life. So I guess whatever I'm going through life will be my inspiration. Conversations on the phone, things that happen to me, equipment, sounds, stuff like that will ignite my inspiration for production. It could be a sound. I could pull up a sound and all of a sudden, boom, now I'm inspired to create. One sound might have inspired me to come up with the whole track. Yeah, we don't have no time for no drama on here, y'all. This is a mature channel. And I'm talking to, yeah, Brother Johnny, no worries. So Brother Johnny, so some producer who didn't know my history, doesn't know who I work with, he tagged me. Somebody hit me up this morning. They said, hey, man, this guy's talking about in a negative way about you. He's trying to debunk your work. And I'm like, for what? Like, my work is my work. If I get on YouTube, this is a workout. When I get on YouTube, it's literally a workout. What is a workout? I call it the workout because it's like in the gym when we're working our muscles out, or if I'm in the dojo with martial arts, I stay training to make sure that I'm on top of my game, right? So music, when I'm in the studio, this is the workout. Even if I'm not doing an album on nobody, I continue to do my workout, right? To keep myself, to keep my hands, my mind, and just my ears tight and sharp. So it's the workout. So whatever I lay on YouTube, some people be like, yo, can I get that track? I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm in here having fun and I'm doing my workout and I'm doing tutorials for equipment companies that I've gotten deals with, right? Endorsement deals. So whoever this dude is, I'm not going to say his name because I'm not about to give him no attention, but I will talk about him because I want him to know I can really go. If you want to do that, I can go if that's what you want to do. But I suggest you get on YouTube and we can do a beat battle. You want to debunk producers' tracks? Every producer you debunk, they need to come at you and get on live and y'all do a beat battle. I'm tired of y'all producers doing all this. All the ones that want to talk about other producers on YouTube, get on YouTube and just battle them. Like, make it fun. Because other than that, you trying to boost up. You really want to boost your channel up? Battle that person. You really want, they got beat battles all across the US. If you really want to put yourself in the seat of somebody that you feel like you're better than them, then battle them and let the battle speak. Live, battle them. You do a track live, they do a track live, you do a track, and let the people live choose. Because all the back and forth, y'all, CC and now CC's on vacation too, you guys. My moderator, CC. CC has found time. CC, I didn't expect it because I wanted you to enjoy your vacation. Damaged Kisses said, and that's fun for everyone. Yeah, Damaged Kisses. This guy, literally this morning, he commented to one of my videos and he said some guy tried to comment on my video and debunk my video. Debunk my video for what? Now, Mr. Guy, if you're watching my channel, which I'm sure you are, battle me, sir. Every time I've asked a guy who run their mouth, trolls or not, to battle me, they never want to battle me. They just want to keep running their mouth. So it's either you shut up on the debunking or whatever you think you're doing that's great, or battle me. It's either you shut up. I've just called you out. Battle me live on the MPC. You can be on your fucking reasons. I don't care. But don't debunk a producer on the MPC when you don't even use the machine. Because anybody can jump on reasons. That's easy. Using the MPC is a whole nother game. Whole nother game. Anybody can jump on reasons in FL Studios and copy, paste, and move shit. That shit's easy. What I want to see you do, Mr. Debunk, is get on live with me, sir. Because you don't even know the people I've worked with. And I see you ain't got no track record. And I'm looking at the views on your channel. You're trying to get famous off of other people's name. And it ain't going to work that way. But what it will work is I'll spank that ass on live. I'll do that. Let's go. I'll spank that ass on live because I'm confident in what I do. Yeah. And we can do live instruments if you want. You can come in my studio. We can do live. Fly your ass from overseas. Come over here. We can do that too. See, enough is enough. It's an insult for people like you who misappropriate hip hop because you didn't even come from that culture till you live overseas. You're overseas. You looking like straight up like you from the times of the hippie times. You know what I'm saying? Like you from the Grateful Dead, but you want to debunk somebody that does this shit video with nothing that made sense. You're debunking on what? Because my videos are long, you're debunking on what? You still haven't said the real reason why. Battle me, and that will let me know if you're 100% who you say you are. Battle me. Other than that, there's nothing to say. Hashtag my name, @StonePaxton. I want to battle you, and we can get it on. Now, until I see that hashtag, you need to shut your motherfucking mouth. All that talking, all that bullshit. Because you're full of shit. I know you're just trying to use my name to get views, and you're trying to use other producers' names on YouTube who use the MPC to get views. Stop that cap. Stop the cap. It'll be better for you to work with people and be like, yo, Stone, can we do something together? Right? Can we do something? Yeah, let's do something. But you thinking you're going to talk about producers is going to get you views. It ain't going to happen. I just went through a crazy battle on YouTube. in one of the craziest sectors that is. That was the black tea sector. Do you know the shit I went through? And I survived. So you think you can come at me on debunking one of my tracks and think people supposed to watch your videos? You're debunking Stone Paxton's music. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You haven't had one song chart on Billboard or any chart, but you want to come and fuck with me, who's never, I don't even know who you are. I've never heard of you until somebody sent me that shit. Don to the J say they doing all that talking and probably didn't brush their, exactly. Damage Kid says, sorry, I was purchasing something online, wasn't looking at the chat. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure out why people think they can keep coming and just fucking with Stone Paxton. I ain't fucking with none of y'all. Is it because I won't fuck with you? Is it because you think I'm cool as shit? You think I dress good? You think I look good? I just know, hey, I'm cool. But you are looking at everything about me in the wrong way. I'm a respectful dude, man. I get along with everybody I deal with in the music industry loves me because I respect them. I don't disrespect people. But what I'm not going to do is, and that's why I don't let people disrespect me, because I don't disrespect people. But we can do that battle, white boy. And I ain't saying that in a racist way. I'm saying white boy because you think you know hip hop, motherfucker. I lived it. All you did was listen to it from your country and then try to appropriate it to fit for you. Fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Talking about debunking motherfuckers. Debunk your motherfucking hairstyle. Looking like the motherfucking Grateful Dead and shit. Motherfucker like, and I'm listening to you talk. Like, you really think people gonna listen to you? Probably because you're a white boy, you figure people gonna come to your channel and take everything you say for word value. They're gonna believe everything I say about black producers. I'm gonna get online and just, degrade every black and debunk every video online. Make myself look great on YouTube. Fuck no, it's not gonna work. And I don't care if the producer you tried, let's say you debunking a black producer who might not be great. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, it's still our culture. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all took the motherfucker and tried to appropriate it for your shit. So I don't give a fuck. You understand? I'm tired of certain white folks thinking they could take our culture and then want to talk shit about us. You want to talk negative about us, about what we do, what we created. How the fuck you going to talk about a tire if we created the motherfucking tire? Oh, I don't like that tire. But it helps you get to one location to the other. You're using our culture, but you want to sit there and talk about black producers? The fuck up out of here with the bullshit. You can't have it both ways. It's either you're going to focus on hip hop, bro, focus on hip hop and stop talking shit, or just get the fuck off of YouTube because your opinion doesn't fucking matter. The only opinion that matters is you doing you. Put some fucking records out. You think you a dope producer? Produce, get the records out. Produce, because that's all people care about. People that watch YouTube don't give a fuck about what you got to say about another producer. Now, if you talking about Jermaine Dupri, baby, then they listening like, ooh, but it still ain't making sense to them. They still ain't, it's like, why are they talking about Jermaine? Why are they talking about if you're not as good as them? So when you get done doing monkey business, realize the same shit on your channel, hip hop production, motherfucker, that came from us, man. That came from us, motherfucker, you. That came from black people. That came from us. Y'all taking our shit, trying to make yourself relevant. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of people misappropriating us and they want to talk about us as if you can have it both ways. You can't. So, Mr. Producer, you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you, white boy. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the same white boy that the person sent me the comment saying what you said. But you want to appropriate the shit like it means something, like change. Oh, I didn't say that. What I was saying, what you were saying didn't matter, motherfucker. Hip hop is not yours, and it's never going to be yours. No matter how much you steal it from black culture, hip hop is never going to be yours because it wasn't originated by you. It was originated by us, and I'm tired of y'all monkey motherfuckers doing that shit. Lady Sparkle, what's happening? Ty do say spanking with truth. Yeah, cuz, oh, look, listen. Lady Sparkle said, happy poppin' Labor Day, family. Send me the information because I'm not late. I'm sick of mayonnaise. Nah, this dude, okay, I will. This dude, somebody sent me a comment this morning about some guy who took my video, took one of my production videos saying he's going to debunk my production. How the fuck you gonna debunk me when you ain't produced no records on nobody? But you gonna debunk me? Fuck you talking about you gonna debunk me? You gonna debunk me? Then I looked at the dude's channel. He barely got views. He got hip hop, like he's a hip hop producer. He got reasons on his channel. But you gonna debunk me? Really, motherfucker, really? You peanut-headed motherfucker, you. You look every bit of the Grateful Dead. That's what you look like, one of them Grateful Dead motherfuckers. But you appropriated hip-hop to work for you. Like, I'm from another country, so what I say is real, because we do hip-hop here. Nah, motherfucker, y'all took house music, called it EDM. Y'all took hip-hop, and y'all think it's y'all's now. It's never going to be yours. Every time you wake up, you're going to be a white boy. Every time I wake up, I'm going to be black, motherfucker. It's never going to be yours. Please understand that. This is not about racism. This is about the truth, because you want to talk about black producers. Let's talk about why you want to produce hip-hop. Let's talk about why you think you such a great hip-hop producer, better than the motherfuckers that you online talking shit about. Huh? Let's talk about what makes you feel like you better than somebody that's been in this game that can teach you all kinds of shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers looking at me thinking, because they don't read about me and study me, that they know me. And they don't. I'm tired of y'all white motherfuckers doing that shit, man. Now, I ain't racist, but I'm really tired of white folks thinking they know fucking hip-hop. I'm tired of that shit. Damage Kiss say, hi, everyone. I missed. Sorry, I'm away off today. Excuse me if I don't say hi. No, it's okay, Damage Kisses. I'm just tired of people doing it. I'm tired of Asian folks doing it. But Asian folks won't get online and do the cap. They won't get online and do all this extra shit. So they get a pass. They get a pass out of respect. But the white boys will really get online and talk shit about the black dudes that do hip-hop like they can do the shit better than we do. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some dope-ass white boys that do hip-hop that I went like, damn, that white boy bad. But they ain't talking shit about brothers. They're not on here talking shit about brothers. They too busy working, and they respect the game. They respect hip-hop. I'm talking about the white boys that really fucking think they know hip-hop and dare to get online and talk about, I don't give a fuck about what producer you talking about. Motherfucker, you ain't black. You ain't got no room to say shit about hip-hop. And what you think a producer is and is not doing. Become black. Then we can have a motherfucking conversation about some real motherfucking hip-hop. We allow you to sit at the table and talk to us about hip-hop. We allow you to sit at the table and have conversations about this shit, hip-hop or trap or R&B. We allow you to do that shit. Y'all took country. Y'all took rock. Ain't that shit enough? Okay, you want to be a part of hip-hop? We cool with that. But to go and talk shit, I don't care if you're a small country creator or a major one, to talk shit about black folks when this our shit, the same shit that you want to be a part of. You should have some sort of respect, man. It don't matter, man. It doesn't matter. You should have some respect. Debunking the fuck out of what? Debunk your motherfucking style. Debunk who you are and debunk the fact that you are stealing what's ours and trying to make it yours. And you don't even have enough respect on the spiritual side to go, you know what, man? I ain't gonna fuck with these black producers. They ain't, they ain't done shit to me. Why am I going on their channels fucking with them? Don't y'all get enough? I mean, ain't y'all fucking tired? Fuck. Ain't y'all just tired of doing the corny ass shit? I mean, I know you don't know me. I get it. Take your fucking time to get to know me, boy. I'm gonna tell you that. Take your time to get to know me, because all that extra shit you doing is not cool. All that, I don't care. I've seen other people you talk about too, and I ain't with it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't with it. Anytime you talk about a black producer, I'm gonna have a problem with that shit. Because you are taking what's ours, and then you're gonna turn around and talk about us. I got a problem with that shit. I do. And that goes for any white boy that ain't focusing on just doing hip hop. You online talking shit about black producers, you better be better than they motherfucking ass. You better be a cold ass motherfucker. Because the way I take it is, if you talking shit about somebody, you must be fucking good. You must be damn good. You must be damn good. Because if you talk about me, you talking about the people that taught me. You talking about the people that gave me game. The people that actually showed me about prayer. That mean if you talking about me, you talking about Teddy Riley, you talking about Jimmy Jones, you talking about all the producers that gave me game. So when you come and say you're gonna debunk me, understand you're debunking all the people that taught me shit about music production. Just know that. And you're also talking about all my band instructors from elementary all the way up that taught me about music theory. So understand that. You're not, when you talk about one black producer, especially one that's in the game, you're really kind of talking about all of them. Especially when you talk about debunking. What is it, you gonna debunk a drum sound? You're gonna debunk a piano sound? So what is it you're really debunking? You're trying to get views. Keep that fucking shit real. You ain't fucking debunking a motherfucking thing. Cause I promise you, you're not as good as me. Now, I ain't arrogant. I'm a very humble person. But I can bet you one thing. I bet you your ass ain't as good as me. I promise you that motherfucking thing. That I know for a motherfucking fact. Because when you good, you don't have to talk about nobody. When you're good at what you do, you never have to put your mouth on nobody's production. You don't. You don't have to say shit. And if you do, you don't try to do a debunk of their video. You just say, hey, in a certain production I don't like. And you don't have to say their name. Because you don't even have to fuck with them. You don't even have to go to their channel and look at them. That's what makes this thing so weird. You complain about my video being long, but you watched it, you dumb piece of shit. You watched my video. But you complain about it being long. Why watch it? Why be interested in what I do? Oh, because you wanted to debunk my video. What is it, once again, that you're debunking? Nothing. What, you debunking black history of hip-hop? You debunking me? You trying to debunk history of hip-hop, black history? Because I'm part of that. Every black person is part of their hip-hop culture, their history. Now, me, I am a contributor to the hip-hop industry. I actually produce records on artists in the industry. So I'm not just the average YouTube dude that you came across his channel and I'm gonna fuck with this guy with the glasses. I'm not that nigga. I'm not that ninja. I'm not that dude. You can't just come to my channel and think you're gonna fuck with me and I'm gonna be cool with it and I'm not gonna say shit. Because see, you don't know my history. I have given to the hip-hop community by way of production. I am a part of the culture, that history, by way of records being on people's albums. You understand what I'm saying? R&B and hip-hop. But I can promise you, if you don't have a track record for producing it's always the people that ain't done a goddamn thing that want to talk shit. Don't have no sort of background in music. But they want to talk the music shit, y'all. They want to have the conversation like they sit at the table. You don't sit at the motherfucking table. So why you want to sit and have a conversation? You don't sit at that table. But you want to talk like you do. You don't sit at the table. You can't have a conversation about producers that have been getting records placed and have been in this business if you don't sit at the same motherfucking table. Understand that. Anybody that's not black that's talking this hip hop shit and you ain't put in no motherfucking work besides getting on YouTube, starting a channel, shut the fuck up. You barely know about analog, motherfucker. But you want to talk about hip hop? Really? You want to have a conversation about black folks who hip hop is their culture? It's what they lived growing up in their neighborhoods, and you want to really have a talk about somebody that you don't even know. It would have been better for you to inbox me and say, hey, Mr. Paxton, man, I'd love for us to do some work together. And I would have said, it's going to cost you. Oh, no, I don't want a song on your, I don't want you to sing on my album. I want to know if we can do some collaborations on YouTube. And I would have said, okay, yeah. What do you do? Oh, I produce. Yeah, man, let's do some cross collaboration. I would have done that with you, monkey boy. I would have done that with you. But no, it took one of my subscribers to hit me up and say, Stone, listen, you need to see this. And I'm like, what's up? And they tagged me in it. And I'm reading this shit like, and then you try to say you didn't say what he said. I'm reading the shit, right? You're trying to say that you didn't say it, but I'm reading what you said. Do you know me? No. Have you met me? No. Do I know you? Fuck no. And I'm not interested in knowing you at this point. Once a person crosses me a certain way, I don't even want to fuck with him. I would never fuck with you. And if I met you in person, I'd probably be low-key ready to, yeah. Honestly, I'd be like, let's get in the ring kind of shit. I don't have no tolerance for ignorance. I'd be like, where's your local ring in your town? Let's get in that ring, bro. And let me straighten you out a little bit. Then we'll sit down and have some spaghetti and talk. Because I can't take ignorance. I just don't like ignorance, man. I just think that there should be a level of respect. Like, I respect all people. I don't have to know you to respect you. And I don't go looking to fuck with people. My mother used to say, pick and choose your battles. I didn't understand what the fuck that meant when I was younger. I didn't understand. Like, what is she talking about? Pick and choose your battles. But as I got older, I understood what it meant. Pick and choose. Watch who you fuck with. Some people is just not even worth fucking with. Watch who you fuck with. Leave people alone, man. If people are not messing with you, leave them alone. If you ain't a good producer and you ain't willing to step up to the plate and battle them, shut the fuck up and go about your way. Now, if you confident and cocky and you want to battle them, then by all means, challenge them and let the music speak. Let the production speak. Because believe me, the people going to let you know. But if you're not that good and you got an opinion, then shut your motherfucking mouth. That's my advice to you. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Because I'm tired of the clowns. I'm tired of the clowns on YouTube altogether. On the music side and on the regular content creator side, just super clowns. I didn't expect this from the producer side. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen some producers go at each other on YouTube. I've seen it. And I've always said, man, I don't even know why they're going at each other. Like, we're producers. We do music. When did we start beefing? We start beefing when producers start thinking they were better than the next person, so much so that they can give their opinion on that person when they should be opinionating themselves. My cousin said, then our soul singing came from us being mistreated as humans. We lived this shit. We don't need to critique from it. No critiquing from anyone. They never lived this experience exactly. Willie said, a round of applause for Stone's commentary. Thank you, Brother Willie. I'm just tired of motherfuckers trying to clown, use us as a black community, use our music, use our culture, but then want to clown us at the same time. You can't have it both ways. You just can't have it both ways. It doesn't work that way. Not even in a perfect world. That's why it's not working. That's why it's not working. Not even in a perfect world does that shit work. You can't use us and then clown us at the same motherfucking time. Talk about our music, talk about us as producers, but then use our swag, use our style of production, our hip hop, but then you want to talk about black producers. Fuck you, and fuck you again. Boss Lady say, sue them, Stone, but yet they're probably, well, he took my video. So what I'm going to do is, when I find the video he took, I'm going to strike the fuck out his channel, and I'm going to share it with all y'all, and I want every one of y'all to strike his channel too. Because you didn't ask my permission to even pull my video. That's intellectual property, copyright. I own the copyright to my shit. And I own the copyright to my likeness. You can't do that shit. You didn't contact me. If you're a smart YouTuber, the first thing you learn is you don't go take people's likeness, their intellectual property, or their image, and think you can use it. You can't do that. Bro, brother, buddy, dude. You can't do that, dude. Nah, you can't do that. See, you probably thought that you was going to be able to talk about some average ninja. Yeah, I could talk about this guy. He's not a thug. I'm going to say whatever I got to say. He's not going to do anything to me. He's not going to say anything. Nah, you're wrong, motherfucker. I'm going to say something every time. Yeah, believe that. Because what I really believe, you're not as good as you probably think you are. Because if you were, you would have never mentioned my name. You would have got on your YouTube and been on here doing your thing like I've been doing for years. That's what you would have done. What you did, you came across all the black content creators channels. You looked at certain ones. You said, oh, this person got a lot of subscribers. Oh, this person got a lot of subscribers and videos. I'm going to debunk one of his videos so I can get his followers. That's what you thought. Dr. J said, I'm spamming his comments with you. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, Dr. J, it's crazy. Also, they say they wish I will say it again. They wish they, yeah. If I sent you guys to this dude's channel, y'all would just be rolling. Y'all would be rolling. That's why I'm gonna wait first to get the video. When I get the video of the one of mine that he took and he tried to debunk, I am going to post it on my live, and then y'all can go and report his channel for stealing my content. I'm not playing them games with none of y'all motherfuckers on YouTube no more. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing no more fucking games. I've had to have people served with paperwork from attorney. I done been through all that shit. Dealing with this Angie Stone situation. I'm not going to deal with that shit on the producer side. What I will do with y'all producers that be trying to fuck with producers and people ain't fucking with y'all, I'm going to do like I did in the black tea sector. I'm going to call you out in the ring. I'm going to be like, yo, let's get in the ring and squab. Come to Vegas. I ain't going to do that back and forth shit. Or let's go live and do a beat battle. What's going to make you more embarrassed? Because you think you so dope. I'm tired of y'all taking black people's culture, misappropriating, and then turn around making it like we weak at what the fuck God gave us to do. I'm tired of it. Long live Sister Angie. Auntie Mickey, you know I got to. I'm tired of the shit, Auntie Mickey. I had another content creator, but it was a producer who wants to kind of go at me about debunking my music. Me creating tracks online. Like, I don't even get it. So I looked at his channel. He barely got views, barely got subscribers. So I know what he's doing. He's trying to get me to mention his name so that everybody runs over to his channel. I learned from dealing with the Angie Stone sector, you don't want to do that. You don't want to mention people's name because it's just going to give them views. Now, what I will do is as soon as I get this video of him debunking me, if he doesn't delete it, which I hope he doesn't, because I'm striking the fuck out your channel, better believe that, I'm going to share it. And I want all of y'all to go over to his channel and strike that motherfucking video because he did not ask for my permission. He didn't ask if he can use my video. TJ Alexander, what's up, family? What's up? Yeah, I'm just tired of white producers. And not all white producers do this. So I ain't beating up on all my white brothers, but a lot of them will get online and clown black producers like they're better, like God gave them hip hop. Like they created hip hop and now they know the hip hop or house music better than we do. House music started in Chicago. They took house music and tried to steal it and gave it a different name, called it fucking EDM, when it's really house music with some other added ass, weird ass sounds. Yak Diesel, what's up, family? Angela Jackson, hey, Auntie Mickey, 100% thieves. They've done this to us over and over again, right? They took our blues music. They took rock, well, all the shit we created. But every time we talk about it as black people, then people say, oh, y'all doing too much. Y'all always talk about what y'all created. We did, motherfucker, rock, country, bluegrass, all that shit came from us. Hip hop, trap, and a whole bunch of new shit that's gonna happen in the future will start from us. White motherfuckers ain't sitting around creating no new shit. They're taking what's there and adding to it. This is not about me being racist. This is about me being truthful. I'm just tired of the shit. I'm exhausted. Had this guy been a black guy, I would still be going in the same way. It doesn't fucking matter. He just happened to be a white dude who says he does hip hop. And I'm tired of that shit. I'm just tired of white dudes playing the game. Who you trying to fool? You ain't fooling black folks. We sitting back going, we know, motherfucker. We sitting back watching you going, look at these motherfucking clowns again. It's just like appropriating the word ninja in records. That's the reason a lot of black folks has given Eminem the title best rapper of all time. When you got black people giving props to a white rapper, Eminem earned that shit. But not once have you heard Eminem use the word ninja on a record. But I've heard other white rappers do it. Maybe they felt like they had to, but Eminem showed them they didn't have to. So you don't understand, Eminem, the respect he gets is not just because he's a great lyricist. Also, he's shown the black community respect. And he gives props where props are due. Proof, I knew Proof. Proof was his boy that got him put on. I knew Proof, long time. I know a lot of famous, hip hop cats in the hip hop community in Detroit. Frog is another guy just like Proof. Proof and Frog. His name is Frog. He's a hip hop rapper from Detroit. He's a legend. He's another one that y'all never heard of. But Eminem and him and Proof grew up together. They were good friends. So, but what I'm saying is Eminem gave respect to the black community. And he's a hell of a lyricist. So we give Eminem respect for more than one reason. But you're not going to misappropriate our music and turn around and talk to us as an independent producer or major like y'all created our shit, motherfucker. Y'all didn't. And like you know better, our shit better than we do. You don't. And you never going to. We can teach you some shit if you want to learn. But you don't know our shit better than we do. You don't know black folks shit better than they do. And you'll never know our shit better than we do. RS11 say they be stealing the recipe all the time and don't give the respect where it is due up front. Not the exactly. And that's the shit that bothers me. So when I got a white boy low-key trolling me on YouTube about debunking my music, who the fuck do you think you are, white boy? And you ain't even in America with that bullshit. You overseas trying to talk about me, about hip-hop, about some shit you ain't never lived, about some shit that started here stateside that y'all took. And the reason why y'all got gangs in y'all countries and hip-hop is because of the U.S., because of black folks here, because you wanted to appropriate our culture. Fucking shit, man. Fuck up out of here with that bullshit. It's only certain things that get me real pissed off, and this is one of the subjects. I can't stand it. You know, when I was in the UK, I remember going to UK in the 80s. There was no Bloods and Crips. There was none of that shit, right? I remember going to Germany. There was no blood. Now there's lowriders, there's gangs, there's hip hop, and because some of the records I produced back in the 90s are considered popular records from the West Coast. My tribute to Tupac I did. A couple of my artist albums I put out before 2000 are very popular. So they order it in Germany and in France like crazy, but I never saw it like that. But now you go there, it's like everything's yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the swag, the rags, the clothes, everybody's hip hop now. Even the white boys. Now, granted, there are some dope white boy hip-hop producers. I ain't even gonna cap. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is white folks that do that weird shit with our culture who will talk to us like they taught us our shit. Another thing that bothers me is I saw this post on TikTok where this white guy was talking about the church and how they taught black people religion and taught them how to read. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Because this white guy was serious. And he was very, we taught them how to read, and we taught them about religion. And, and then finally they became productive. Like we was just some wild ass motherfuckers running around naked and we weren't productive as slaves. When we was farming, made the U.S. one of the richest countries in the world from farming tobacco. Farming tobacco and what else was it? Tobacco and hemp. We made America the richest country in the world on free labor. Black people did. And you somehow you taught us how to talk. Wrong. You taught us the English language. We already knew how to read in African, you dumb motherfuckers. We didn't know how to read. Y'all taught us. No, stop the cap. You did not teach black people how to read. Teaching them how to read would mean they didn't know shit. They knew how to read in their language. You had to teach them your language because you wanted to control them. Have y'all ever thought about this shit? For far too long, we believed as kids, they taught us how to talk. They taught our ancestors how to read. No, they didn't. We knew the African language, our ancestors. We knew how to talk. We knew how to write in Hebrew and other languages. They taught us they shit. Don't forget that, black folks. They didn't teach us how to read. RS11 said open heart surgery, etc. Yeah, I'm exhausted, you guys. It's one of those days I wake up and I happen to get that message that producer was trying to debunk my shit. And I laughed at it at first. I said, for what? I was like, debunk me? What the fuck you debunking me for? Motherfucker, you don't know who the fuck I am. Debunk your shit. Get on there and debunk your music. What's up, Valerie? You debunking me. Fuck you debunking me for? Why? Dr. the J say, we even use braids to make maps of the areas, and we were like, exactly. But then I want y'all to think about something. We talking about hip hop, we talking about slavery, music. We created the soundtrack to life. We created even the drums and Latin music came from black folks, from Africans. Don't get it twisted. Go listen to merengue, salsa, cumbia. Those are African rhythms. Maybe y'all don't know. Maybe y'all don't know that shit came from Africa through slavery. Those are our rhythms. But a lot of us don't know that. So for this dude to wake up, Mr. Fromm said, you make music, all I hear is a bunch of, I make music, and Mr. D from SD, San Diego, you can get the fuck up off my channel with the bullshit. You want to know about me, motherfucker? Go Google me, you bitch-ass motherfucker, you. Don't come in my channel with the bullshit. If you don't want yapping, nigga, get the fuck up out my channel, bitch. Fuck you talking about. Don't come to my channel with that troll-ass shit, nigga. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ninja. Fuck you talking about. Yapping. You goddamn right I'm yapping. Learn something, you dumbass motherfucking ninja, you. It's ninjas like you who don't listen and fuck up and cause those kind of white boys to keep thinking that they can misappropriate our shit. He probably the way he is because he hangs around ninjas like you who make him feel like he can go talk about another ninja the same way. Yeah, it's ninjas like you, Mr. D, San Diego. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Go make some real music. Kurt Love say some of them even steal ideas from their own. Yes, they do. Brother Kurt Love. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, we really want to go deeper into it. Corporate companies is all about stealing ideas from the next person lower down. Prime Camille said, I love how your song Paradise highlights. Yeah, there we go. There go the weird person again. You get them, y'all. Y'all gonna get the weird ones. I don't know who this person think they are. I don't know who they think they are, but whoever they are, they came on yesterday and they keep creating the channel, keep creating the channel, keep creating it, buddy. It's gonna keep getting blocked. People know my music. Niggas listen to ninjas listen to mine. They know my shit. Anyway, we're gonna get back to what we were saying. Auntie Mickey say those ninjas are the problem as well. Handkerchief head ass, exactly. Dr. the J say, price you again. I told you, go swallow some batteries. Yo, listen. Yo, we got some. Hey, don't we get some weird ones? They lonely, y'all. Hey, Dot to the J. Auntie Mickey, they lonely. They come up, they lonely. They ain't got no girlfriends. Whoever that person is, they sweeter than sugar. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But don't come up in my channel with the sweetness, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. We love everybody. But don't come up in there with that bullshit. DJ B say, facts, keep telling them the truth. DJ Cop Beats, listen. American is the blueprint to this music. RS11, you're right. But specifically black Americans. Shazamay say, you are sharing a masterclass of knowledge. Exactly. Dr. the J say, yep, no lady. DJ Luke Beats, listen. I'm tired of white producers who get on. This ain't the first time I've seen it. I saw a white producer fucking with another black producer. And it wasn't my beat, so I didn't go in and say anything. I didn't even comment. But I think this white producer was really jealous of this other producer, and it bothered me. But I left it alone because it wasn't my beat, right? I fight my battles. But now that I'm on here talking about it, I'm going to speak for those producers as well. I'm tired of seeing people fuck with black producers. Boss Lady, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Boss Lady. Boss Lady say, you're a legend, Stone. Thank you, Boss Lady. Now, people in the industry call me a legend. I don't call myself a legend. My fans do and people in the industry. The names and the big names in the industry call me that. So I accept it because they call me that. Thank you, Boss Lady. I appreciate you. Damaged Kisses say, I'm just eating my sandwich and chips. Yo, Damaged Kisses always knows how to bring a couple jokes in. RS11 said, black Americans are the blueprint to music worldwide. They need to do a black, anytime they have an award show, Grammys, BET, especially the white shows, VH1, they need to do Black Appreciation Award and give it to the highest, it should be like the highest award given to all the top black artists that we appreciate the contribution you guys, VH1 and MTV, we appreciate, and the Grammys, we appreciate what you guys have done. And it should go to all the top artists in every genre, hip hop, black country artists, black rock artists, black R&B, to the top artists in appreciation award. Thank you guys and your culture for what you've done for us. Thank you for giving to us. There would be no Asian groups doing R&B. There would be no Latin groups doing R&B. I know, because I took a Latin group to Thump Records back in the 90s and got them a record deal. They were called Clica One. I produced their first album. I produced 2 or 3 of the biggest songs of theirs that still get played. And because of me, they were young dudes. I took them there and got them a record deal. And I remember the president of Thump Records saying this, his exact words. Auntie Mika said, you know, they would never do that, Stone. They don't appreciate, exactly. They don't appreciate us, but they take from us. The president of Thump Records, his name was Bill. I'll never forget this. I took this Mexican group. I sat them down in a meeting, me, them, and their manager. Now, they were my group at one time, but we kind of fell out. So they ended up having a Mexican manager. Joe Fire, what's up, family? I took them to Thump Records. The president sat right there in the meeting and said, Mexicans don't buy Mexicans music. That's what he said. With those dudes in the meeting. I say to him, I'm a young dude then. I was 24, 23. I said, listen, Sir Bill, please give them a record deal. Please. It's the future. Latin rappers are the, look at me. Here's a black guy begging and pleading for this white man to give this Mexican group a record deal. I said, Mr. Bill, Mexican artists, Latin artists are the future. I was always ahead of the game, y'all. I said, Latin artists are the future. He said, no, we're not going to do an album deal. Nope, not going to do an album deal. DJ Loops, thank you for the donation, the Super Chats, fam. He said, thank you for real talk about black culture. Absolutely, DJ Loops. I love my people, man. So I got to keep it 100. I don't care what nobody thinks about what I'm saying. They can not like it. I don't care, because I got to be honest, and I'm a producer, and I'm speaking from experience. So here I am fighting for this Mexican group through the black culture of music. And I said, Mr. Bill, the music is dope. Now, at that time, you know, it was West Coast, but it was that low rider like West Coast. And I was like, Mr. Bill, please. He said no. He wouldn't do an album deal for nothing. He said, no, Mexicans don't buy. I know, because I market albums. I sell them. I'm a compilation. I know what people look for. And I put my head down. I said, Mr. Bill, can you do a single, please? At least a single? He said, okay, I'll do a single, but I'm only going to pay $500. He only gave the group. And if you know Thump Records, I want y'all to go look up Thump Records. They sell tons of records. He gave them an advance bonus of $500. Y'all hear what I'm saying? 6 months later, that song blew up. He was calling me to get the whole album. I said, no, I'm cool. I'm going to put it out myself. And then through the years, let me tell you what happened. Any record that I put out on the group, because I own the masters and I produced it, right? And co-wrote it. The group would go, and this is no joke, East Side Records, all these record labels, all these Latin labels started to blow up in the 90s, the late 90s. They were blowing up. I did their record deal was 94, 95. By the end of the 90s, they were popular. Everybody knew Clica One. Records were blowing up. They were performing all over the place, all the lowrider shows. Record labels, Mexican record labels, start to steal my song. They would go buy the compilation, my projects, steal the songs off of there and reprint it and put it on their compilations. I looked up the songs I produced and co-wrote was on all these new compilations without my permission. And then the group was doing deals with labels without my permission. Now, I could have taken them to court. I could have taken all those labels to court. They didn't get permission from me. But what's my point in this conversation? I was fighting for a Mexican group to be a part of black culture through hip hop. But I was telling their boss, listen, and these Mexican dudes wasn't no Mexicans that sounded like them at the time. I had them around nothing but black dudes in the studio. So when I tell you these Mexicans was cold, one sounded like Snoop, one sounded like Pac, and one had his own thing. And to this day, they still cold. At that time, there was no Mexicans in the 90s that sounded like Clica One. Nobody. These boys were off the hook. One was called Scarface, S.A. Brown, and Romero, Mexican Lobo. And these dudes was the shit. But I went in that meeting as a black man, appropriating my culture to let him know, listen, I co-signed for this and I produced this. You got to believe in this. Look at where we at now. Look at how Mexican groups are selling records now. Was I not ahead of the game, y'all? Did I not see what black music was going to do for the Hispanic community? We talking about the 90s now. We're talking about the 90s. Wasn't nobody fucking with Mexican artists like this. I want y'all to understand. Kid Frost was the only Mexican artist in lighter shade of brown. Wasn't no whole bunch of Mexican artists. And then, of course, there was this other group on a major label, but it wasn't, hip-hop wasn't saturated with Latin artists. Now, I dare you to go look up the Latin art. They got their own movement now. But I was a part of the beginning of that shit. So when you get this white boy on my channel talking about debunking Stone Paxton, somebody he knows nothing about. Clearly, he hasn't took the time to get to know me. One thing about YouTube, people will get on YouTube and debunk and talk about people and never study them. Johnny said, to be fair, hip-hop, R&B, funk would scarcely exist without white innovations. Thank you. Electricity, European tonal system, vinyl turntable, CK. Thank you, Johnny. Listen, Johnny Bargle, boom. Thank you, brother. He gets it. Johnny gets it. The blueprint is us. And, you know, and I'm just tired of white boys trying to make us feel like we don't do what we've been doing best. Like it's in our DNA. Motherfucker, how you gonna make it like we're this is, and let me tell y'all something. Like if I sit here and program a beat now, right? If I'm programming a beat, you'll get a guy, you actually get these guys who go on YouTube, and yes, the rhythm is not really, it's counter cause of the rhythm, and that rhythm's kind of counter clock against that rhythm, and you know, they try to define a technical concept for what a black person is doing. They will literally try to go and dissect a black producer's arrangements and say what's not right and that how that rhythm doesn't really work, and that to me the rhythm doesn't work, and this is why. And they'll try to have a fucking reason for it. It's black music, man. It comes from here. It's us. It's our culture. It's who we are. You can't tell us what we do is wrong because it's from here. And you can't do it. So the only reason you're even saying what you're saying is to make yourself feel good that you can talk about and discredit what we do to make it more yours. See, that's how they make it more theirs. They talk about our shit to make it more theirs, to make themselves feel better about our shit. Like they feel accomplished. Like, yeah, I sit at the same table. Yeah. You know, and if you want to talk about rhythms and, you know, quarter notes and half notes and, you know, that rhythm really wasn't a good rhythm to put with that one. You know, I'm just saying because according to the rhythm scale and the logic of rhythm, they will do shit like that. And really have some young black person might be like, maybe I'm doing it wrong. No, if you're feeling it, the godly instinct of you feeling it, no, you ain't doing it wrong. You're doing it right because it's part of our culture, part of our DNA. There is no wrong in what we do. We created the shit. So once again, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all like Stone getting on here tripping. DL1 said appropriation is a thing, apparently. Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, here's the thing. Sounds like Johnny is downplaying black contribution. Does it seem like he is? Well, Johnny, if you, I thought I read it right. Johnny, I'm gonna say this to you. If you're a white boy and you're downplaying black concept, black music, shame on you. Because if it were not for black folks, what would you have to copy off of? What hip hop, let me say something to you. If it were not for black people, what were you gonna do? Copy off Mexicans doing hip hop? You're gonna go and follow Asian folks doing hip hop? Asian people have literally changed the culture of their whole traditional sound because of R&B and hip hop. Do you know that? Asian folks have literally changed all of their music based on R&B and hip hop. Go listen to their traditional music from their culture and listen to their shit now. Don't sound nothing like their traditional music. Yeah. Now, let's go back and listen to some black rhythms from, you know, the 1800s in Africa. All them rhythms, the same shit we hearing in hip-hop. All them melodies, them rhythms, all that shit is still here. You see, that is part of our culture. So if you're trying to downplay, it's best to come here and learn. If you a white cat, come here and learn. Don't come in here being condescending with your comments, thinking that I am going to go for it, because I'm not. When I wake up, although you don't know what my blood is mixed with, you see a black man. When you wake up, you're a white boy. When you wake up, you're a white person, for those of you that are Caucasian. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. But in your family, in your history, culture, y'all didn't come from rhythms like that. Y'all motherfuckers come from bagpipes and shit. Y'all didn't come from no rhythms and cadences and shit, melodies and shit. Not like that. Y'all, every bit of bagpipes and dresses and shit. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I could take a good bagpipe song and turn it into a dope hip-hop song. Zero Life, you can get off my channel. I don't even know why you're here. What I do on my channel is my business, so get your monkey ass off my channel, buddy. Goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Motherfucker, you ain't got to be here. Ain't nobody forcing you to be here. Get out of here. There you go. I did you a favor. You don't need to come to my channel. Y'all do the same thing when it comes to us talking about our culture. Why can't black folks have nothing? I want to show all the people that follow me something. Hello, Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius, you trying to be talking about hello, Prince? Man, stop the cap. Anyway, listen, and don't play no games, because you will be blocked too. Believe that. We don't play in there. But I want y'all to see something. Brandon, what's happening, family? Brandon say, because you destroy everything. I'm confused, Brandon. I don't know what you're saying. You saying because black people destroy everything? Hey, we got us one today, y'all. Hold up. Don't delete Brandon. Brandon say, because who's you, Brandon? You talking about black people? I want y'all to look at Brandon Haggard. Because you destroy everything. You must be talking about, Brandon wants to, okay, Brandon, let's have a conversation. Y'all don't block Brandon. What do black people destroy, Brandon? You must have got beat up by a black kid in school. Did you get beat up by a black kid in school? Or you want to steal hip hop and want us to shut up? Are you talking about we destroy? What did we destroy? It's okay. Let Brandon stay in there. We're going to let Brandon stay. Long as you don't use any derogatory words, you can say whatever I respect that, Brandon. Brandon say we destroy everything, you guys. Peyton Harrell says, ever since I was in second grade, even my mother knew I was going to be black when I grew up. When I had my realization, I embraced my family and cried for hours. Peyton, are you black, Peyton? Are you black or are you white, Peyton? Brandon say, nope, never. Nope, never. Brandon, so why you come on here and make a statement and you don't want to talk? If you don't want to talk, then I'm just going to block your comments and block you. I probably won't block you because you didn't come in here disrespectful. But we're asking you, Brandon. You're transitional, Peyton. You're transitional to being black. Family, I'm confused. Okay, you say you're black now. Did you have a change to look black or something? I'm confused. Hey, Brandon say, look at Africa. What have they built and maintained? Thank you, Brandon. Listen, don't be mad at Brandon, y'all. Don't be mad at him because he's coming in here speaking his truth. And I'm not mad at that. He said, what have they built or maintained? Brandon, you took one course of black history and that's all you know. And you're judging one every year of black history in school. And you're using that to generalize the whole black generation. Let me tell you something. Black Africa could not maintain anything because the Europeans was coming in stealing their resources. Stealing. And if they weren't stealing it, they were threatening them with unliving their presidents and their ambassadors to take it anyway. So, Brandon, tell me, how can someone build something when they're being suppressed and it's being taken by way of force at every angle? Everything in Africa, he was built for them. No, everything in Africa was built for them. How old are you, Brandon? I'm confused because you're talking like a young person. You sound like a young person. You sound like, no, they're not corrupt. Now you're starting to sound like the Trump administration. They're not corrupt. It's just a picture that you've been painted. Now, Africa has had their civil wars. I don't agree with some of the stuff that Africa has done to their own people. But as far as building, Africa could never build because the Europeans were taking everything. Brandon said, making sound using whatever is in the environment is music. If it's used as a percussive instrument, it's just that. A music and bell around cow's neck is a cowbell. DL, you're right. But I'm trying to understand where you're going with this one, DL. Brandon said they sacrificed their own people. The Quakers and the Europeans also sacrificed and did stuff to their own people too. Shall we have a conversation? You're not dealing with a dumb person on here. Matter of fact, Brandon, all my people on here are very sharp black people. Everybody on here, they know they shit. My cousin Ty, he knows shit. Ty, look at this. Look at Brandon. I want you to read what he's saying. We got to bring him up to speed. Brandon say, stop moving the goalposts. Oh, no, absolutely not. You're moving the goalposts, you dumb piece of shit. You're moving the goalposts, Brandon, because you're not speaking properly. The Europeans did the same thing to their people. So don't act like I can't say that. It's not moving the goalposts. It is really breaking down the facts. No, I'm not going to. Miss Say, block him. Motherfucker, you come to my channel, I can say what the fuck I want. Fuck you, you dumb piece of shit. Goodbye, you piece of shit. You dumb anyway. You don't know about history. Y'all see the shit we deal with? As soon as black people, we can't talk about nothing we do. We can't. We can't talk about nothing we do. Pharmacy said it's displaying behavior. What do you mean, Pharmacy Thomas? What do you mean? RS1 say black American music can heal the sick. This guy said that we tear down everything, that black people tear everything down. Auntie Mickey said there's no goalpost, Brandon. You have the same master mentality. Exactly. He believed that shit that they running now about black people. Aaron said, if Martha went to prison, why not Nancy? I don't know. You tell us, Aaron, since you're coming on here with that shit, that bullshit. Miss Saya, they don't care about us. But look, I'm literally on here talking about hip hop. I want to show y'all something for all the new people coming across my channel and all the ones that are watching my channel that know what I talk about. I'm not even on here talking about the typical subjects about the black community. I'm talking about hip hop, and I was doing a comparison how they take that away. We can't even talk about hip hop and what they do to us without them being upset about it. This dude got upset when I started talking about how they steal our shit. It's like we can't talk about shit without them getting upset that we're talking about us. Like we can't even talk about us. How come we can't talk about hip hop and what we contributed to it and how we created it without you saying that we didn't, or we misappropriated this, or we don't know how to build? It's always bullshit. RS1 say black Americans must educate. Facts. Doctor Who, where says hip hop has ran its course, hasn't it? Well, that's neither here or there. We don't know what it's done yet. It's just going to go into another form, Doctor Who, where. That's all it is. Hip hop. R&B is still here, but hip hop is just going to take another form. Pharmacy said victims mentality on. Yes, Pharmacy Thomas. Yeah, they always do that. And I don't understand that shit. Time says Stone and family, happy Labor Day. I hope everybody's enjoying the families and loved ones. We're very sharp and well-educated. Appreciate Stone. Yes, we are, Brother Time. Auntie Mickey said just the hip hop. They got to go all over the damn. Yeah, they can't stay on one subject because whenever the subject becomes real, then Caucasian folks want to flip the script and talk about something else. Yeah, Robin Hood. Who them is they? Well, the person said that black people can't build anything. I was talking about hip hop, right? And how they take our music and then they turn it over and say we don't even do what we do well. Tommy say they're afraid. Dr. J say time salute, bro. Peace and bless up. RS1 said black Americans music teach other people how to make accepted music. Dr. Who Where says like jazz, rock and roll, it has ran its course. No, jazz hasn't. Jazz, let me tell you something, because you're talking to a person who's in the industry and I look at the numbers and the stats. Jazz is kicking butt. It's just that white people now have taken over jazz. A lot of white musicians now, you don't see as many black ones. It's mostly white jazz musicians now. Trust me, jazz has been kicking butt. Rock is making a comeback. Pharmacy said because if they admitted their creations are what our creations are, then it counters their idea, our ability to do it. Yes, exactly. Pharmacy, Tom, you're correct. Saban said, wow, what's up, Saban? Yoshinda Mitchell said, we love you, Mr. Stone. Keep fighting for Angie, and please keep fighting for us. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful, spectacular blessing, sir. Happy. Thank you. Thank you. Yoshinda Mitchell, I appreciate you. Somebody said, Saban said perspective versus perspective. Perception. Okay, Saban, can you expand on that? Because we can't get in here and just speak metaphors. We got to speak. Perception versus perspective. What we talking about? Pharmacy said, I'm from New Orleans and jazz is a lot. Thank you, Pharmacy. Thomas, let them know. For those of you that don't know, trust me, I look at the jazz charts all the time. My brother is one of the biggest jazz artists in the industry. And he's just had 3 #1 jazz records. Jazz is popping. It's just that black people ain't listening to it like they used to. And even when you go to the jazz festivals, instead of having 100% jazz, they got R&B artists doing the jazz festivals now, which confuses the shit out of me. I don't know. They might have one jazz artist on it, but mostly it's R&B artists doing the jazz festivals, and because they put the R&B and the jazz pretty much in the same category. Doctor Who What Where says hip hop is mainstream now. It hasn't substance. Exactly. But a Doctor Who What Where, I had a producer from overseas. FT Rupin said, Black and Brown, we run. Yes, we do. DL said, is that a summit? What, DL? What, DL? Doctor Who What When and Where. Check this out. Oh, Terrell Live said, I prefer indie music nowadays. 90s, maybe 2000, everything down was more organic. DL says, no, yeah, that's the innovation, DL. Pharmacy said, hip hop has been mainstream since its inception. RS1 said, white people have learned the right way to play jazz music from black America. Yes, they have. They've appropriated jazz. It's pretty much white folks now. They've taken it over to jazz. I mean, I'm just being honest. They've taken it over. Creative Burn said, hey, my Stone, told you I will see you soon. Going through it, but back. Creative Burn. Bernie, did I say it right? Creative Bernie, thank you. Kiki, what's up? Welcome back, Creative Bernie. I appreciate you. Listen, so I had a producer. One of my subscribers hit me this morning from my music side of the channel. Bobby, get your monkey ass off my channel with that childish ass shit. Goodbye. Y'all got some really immature. If this is grown folks in here, a shame on you for being so immature. Terrell says social media made it easier to decide who they want to blow up with more bots than real people online subscribing. Facts. So listen, so this producer, somebody tagged me, and thank you to my man that tagged me. I'm not going to say his name because he might not want his name said. Rashmir Jones said, new subscriber, keep educating them, Stone. They're not part of the nucleus of hip hop. Exactly. Thank you. We allowed them to sit at our table. Father Son Gun said, man, that shirt is fire. Thank you, Father Son Gun. It's actually a jacket. It's like a jogging outfit. It's cool. It's kind of like them ones, remember them nice ones from them velvet ones they were wearing in the 70s? Thank you, family. F Trooper said people don't know how to conduct them. No, they come on here like clowns. Saban said, it's only when the mosquito lands on your balls that you realize there is a way to solve problems without using violence. Confucius didn't say that. I'm a Buddhist. Stop the cap. Saban, if you're going to come on here with the cap, please, not having it. I'm going to have to block you. I'm trying to be cool. Don't come on here saying some fucked up, stupid shit that Confucius didn't say. Now, I'm a Buddhist. Confucius didn't say that. Stop the fucking bullshit. God damn it, grown folks. What the fuck's wrong with y'all, man? Pharmacy Thomas said it has been modified and adapted, but it was also mainstream that the government tried to curtail it in the 90s by attempting to dismantle hip hop. Unfortunately, we have struggled to maintain it. Doctor Who said, you just a hearing done with it, Stone. Yeah, true. Pluck you, Kiki Williams. She said, blessing to all. Listen, check this out. So somebody tagged me this morning. They said, Stone, you got to read this. When they tagged me, it was a dude that was talking about, he was, how can I say? He was debunking, he took one of my videos from my production videos, and he was trying to debunk my hip hop, right? I go look at the dude, and it's a white dude, right? And so I say, I didn't care if it's a white or black dude. I just thought it was interesting. Here's a white guy that doesn't even live in America. Hey, Creative Burn say, nothing has changed since I've been away. You still will let them have. Yeah, because, you know, I'm all about respect, Creative Burn. Time says, Stone, I remember in the 80s, heavy metal music was on the rise, and they were saying hip-hop was a fad, exactly, and that it would fade away. Do you know what happened? Heavy metal music faded. Yes, it did. It's trying to make a comeback. Tommy said, thank you for keeping the truth up front. All I have is the truth. There's few things I don't like, Tommy. I don't like when people can't be truthful. I hate fake people, fake friends. I like people to be true. If you can't be true, then bye. I don't care who you are. Willie say, who is Stone? We'll get on his, who is he, Stone? We'll get on. I want to say his name, Willie, but I don't want to, because I know when I say his name, he's going to get views. So what I want to wait to do, I'm going to find this video that the guy shared with me. He took my video, I guess, and he commented on it, or I think he posted it or something, the guy was telling me. But the guy told me what he said. When I get that, I'm going to come back on live. I'm going to post that video, and I want all of y'all to go and report his channel. And I don't ever ask people to do that, but I'm asking people to do that because I don't like when white folks use our shit and then they want to go and talk about what black people don't do right. You talking about shit that we created, and then you want to go and debunk my shit and don't know. I can understand if he had to search my history and find out who it was, say, man, this dude done work with a lot of people. Let me respect him. Let me hit him up and ask him to come on my channel and ask him questions about hip hop. He could have done it that way. It would have actually helped his channel. Instead, he goes into trying to debunk me as a producer, as if he is the founder of hip hop and he is the maker of what hip hop is, and he is the essence of the word hip hop and every creation that existed about hip hop. Mind you, he doesn't even use this machine. So he wants to debunk me on music in general, and then my videos being long. Like, that matters. Aaron said, Prince said it's cool to get on the internet. Don't let the internet get on you. Aaron Williams, I don't know. I know you haven't known me long, brother. The internet ain't got on me. I'm just a smart individual. If you haven't figured that out yet, then you probably never will. I'll just say that to you. And I'll let that sink in your head. Internet don't get on me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't let it get on me either. You understand what I'm saying? Certain shit you gotta do. But you don't get that because you don't have a YouTube channel where you've had to deal with certain shit. So I don't expect for you to get it. I understand. You're giving me your opinion. But you will never understand unless you're sitting in my shoe. So what I say has to be said. And I respect if you don't want to listen. And I also respect what you said. I appreciate that. But unless you're walking in my shoe, you'll never understand the battle. So just respect that I got to do what I got to do the way I do it. Dr. Who, What, When, and Where says they attack the work is one, but don't attack my, exactly. Pharmacy Thomas said, my mother told me to address bullshit. Exactly. You got to address the bullshit when it comes about. Now, I get a lot of friends. That my man who just hit me up. I get a lot of friends that come on my channel and say, Stone, don't address that bullshit. But see, nobody is walking in my shoe. Nobody's walking in my shoe, Brother Aaron. So I got to do what I have to do for the sanity of and respect for the people that follow me. I can't allow people to come over here and disrespect not only me, but the people on my channel with disrespect. I also am a black man. It doesn't matter what my blood is mixed with. When you see me, you see a black man. So I also have to stand up for my culture, for my race, for the ethics of what I believe in, hip hop, what was created by us, R&B, what was created by us, and other shit. I have to address those people who, and if you don't, think about this. If black people go 20 years not addressing shit like this and letting people that are not black think that they have the right to speak on something they didn't create, what are we going to create for 20 years from now? What are we going to create for your kids, your grandkids? How's it going to be for them? Who's going to stand up for them if we don't stand up now, set the record straight? It's not, and no longer is going to be theirs in the future. I'm just saying, I see the future. As long as I'm here, I'm not going to let folks think they created hip hop and they got a right to speak on black producers. I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to allow that shit. I'm not going to allow it. And I'm definitely not going to allow nobody to speak on me that's not willing to battle me. If you can speak on me and debunk my videos, by all means, you can get your monkey ass on YouTube and you and I can battle at this production shit. We can go back and forth and let the best man, because I promise you, I'm going to spank that ass. I'm going to pull out everything I got. I could pull out the basic shit. Because I'm one of the ones, I do that shit live. I ain't need no computer to move some shit. I'm going to do it right on this machine. Or I'm going to get on the drum set or the piano. If we want to battle that, you want to create from scratch, I'll sit on the piano and create. You want to create on drums, rhythms, I'll get on the drums and create. You want to create on the MPC, I'm going to do it live on the spot. Ain't going to be nothing from scratch. That's the way we going to come at each other. See, you're going to have to get on the MPC. See, you want to talk that shit. And you want to talk that shit about other producers on this machine, then motherfucker stand up, be a man, and talk and walk that shit. Other than that, get off of YouTube with the bull crap, because I'm tired of people fucking with producers, and I'm definitely tired of people coming on here trying to talk about me with production and even other shit. In black music, I'm going to hold you accountable. As simple as that. As simple as that. You probably ain't never even walked through New York City. You probably ain't never even been where hip hop started, but you want to talk about hip hop like you created it. I'm tired of these internet clowns. I'm tired of it. They want to get famous off of black people. Pay attention to it. That's all they have. They got to talk about black people to be relevant with hip hop. Until they do otherwise, I will continue to say what I'm saying. They have to talk about black people. Some Caucasian producers got to downgrade black producers in order to feel relevant and to get notarized and to get noticed. They feel like they got to do it, but they really don't have to. All they got to do is contact the producer, say, bro, can we collaborate on a YouTube? YouTube actually suggests that producers on YouTube and content creators collaborate together. All they got to do is contact the black producer. It doesn't matter if you don't like them. It don't matter if you're jealous of them. Just reach out and say, hey, black producer, can we work together? Can we do some hip hop together, man? I'm trying to build my channel, man. Can you mind helping? Because brothers are cool. Most brothers going to be like, man, yeah, I got you, man. Come what you want to do. Don't be afraid of black folks. You taking our music, don't be afraid to approach us. You already disappropriated our culture. Don't be afraid to approach us because we good people. We're good people. We will talk to you. We don't have no problem. Temper, what's up? We don't have no problems. We don't. We'll talk to you. We'll help you out. We love helping people. Black people, we actually love helping more people than we help each other. That's the truth. I'm just saying. We'll help. We will really help a lot of people as black people. We're loving like that. I got you, man. Come on. Let's do something. So all you got to do is ask us. We're going to work with you. But don't get on this internet thinking you're going to debunk no black producers. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to speak for every black producer, even the ones you might think are whack. Stop fucking with black producers. Leave them alone. If you want to collaborate with them, collaborate with them. It's our culture. If anybody's going to fuck with us, it'll be us fucking with us. But I will put it like this. Can I put it in the same context as using the N-word? If you ain't black, don't fuck with black producers. Don't place your motherfucking opinion on them. It's our shit. We adjourn with each other. We'll talk to each other and correct each other if the production ain't right. We can hit each other and say, hey, man, I didn't feel like that track was all that, bro. We keep working at it. Or, man, can we collaborate? But for you to think you can tell us about our shit and you ain't got no hit records, now I'll give it to you. If you're a white producer, you're going to have some hit records. But specifically in hip-hop, you kind of can, first of all, I know you're going to have respect. Because every white producer that I know right now, Scott Storch and all the ones, they respect the culture. They respect black people. And some other white producers, they respect. They respect. They get it. But if they speak, brothers are gonna listen because they got a track record and they know a brother ain't trying to, the brother know that they're not trying to misappropriate our culture. They're a part of it. They're not trying to take away from it. But when you go and trying to debunk a producer, when you haven't done anything in the music industry, you have no placements, you haven't done shit, you have no right to speak on a motherfucker that can't produce or a motherfucker that can. You have no right to speak on their culture. That's like a black person speaking on Irish folks' culture. We don't know shit about it. We could think we do because we've seen movies about, you know, the Irish being lucky and all that other shit, and the Irish culture and bagpipes and all kinds of other shit. But we can't speak on it because we really don't know it. That's like me as a black man going on YouTube debunking a person's channel that's doing Irish music. Stone Paxton's debunking the Irish producer. And I'm on there really like, yeah, so I'm going to debunk this Irish producer. Yeah, what I think about how he's producing. Can you just see that shit? Wouldn't that be odd and weird? I don't know shit about Irish music except for music theory. Like, I know what key they're playing that in. But for me to go place my mouth on their culture, black people don't ever do that. Why is it that everybody comes over to us placing their mouth on our culture and our history? Like they know us. But they're scared to get to know us. They're scared to be black. And they're scared to be around us. But they love talking about what they think we did wrong, how we didn't do it right, how we could have done it better, and what would make it better if we did what they said. That's the shit we dealing with, y'all. And on top of all that, we can't even speak about our shit. We can't even talk about what it is we don't like that people do to us. We can't even speak because as soon as we say this is what people do to us, they're oh, you guys are making yourself to be the victim. You guys saw the comments today. Y'all saw what some people said. Here you go. You guys are the victim again. They think we're complaining. They think we're complaining, but they can come over and misappropriate our culture. And we never do that to them. We can't speak on their culture, but they love speaking on us, what, when, and how we have done it, and how we're not doing it right. Am I wrong for coming on my live today, checking this producer, this white producer who wants to be a debunker to get his views up on his channel about Stone Paxton? Am I wrong for coming on here today saying what I'm saying about the person that wants to be the debunker of Stone Paxton's music channel? Am I wrong? Did I do wrong, you guys? Did I do wrong? I didn't even call his name out. Now, if he does another video thinking he's going to debunk me, well, I ain't going to call his name out. What I am going to do, you're going to know who he is because I'm going to share that video. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to share that video. Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow a guy like him to fuck with other black producers on YouTube. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow that. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's not cool to go fuck with black. If you want to be friends with black folks, man, stop fucking with black folks on the internet. Stop fucking with black producers that ain't fucking with you. And if a black producer ain't checking you on this shit, then something's wrong with them. Because every black producer should have a problem with a white producer who calls himself a hip hop producer trying to talk shit about black producers on the internet, especially ones that have accomplished more than he has accomplished with that whack ass YouTube channel he just created. You know, there was a time that hip hop was about a look. It was about a swag, the way you dress. If we're basing hip hop still off the way you look, you dress, the way you talk, you move, then you've already got minus 20 points, motherfucker. Because you look every bit of, you know, the Grateful Dead. You look like you should be doing that shit, that type of shit. You don't look none like no person that has opinions and advice about a black person and their hip hop contributions to the game. Once again, to the game. Anytime a producer has produced music in the music industry for a known act or artist, he is part of that contribution to hip hop culture. And even if he's not, if he's swagged out, if he's in his community, he's hip hop, he's dancing, he's part of the art community, hip hop, music, art, all that, he's still a part of the community. But especially the producers that have given to that community I've given to this hip hop community. I don't know what you've given. I've looked at your channel. I don't know who you are. I don't know what records you produce and who you produce because you haven't. Clearly you haven't, because when you are producing, you don't have the time to be on the line talking about other producers. You're trying to figure out how to be famous. So you figure, let me attack Stone and this other producer. And I got to look through your channel and see who else you talked about. Debunking their videos. Online producers. Debunk online producers. Debunking online producers and what they say in there. Who the fuck are you, man? Who the fuck are you? I'm tired of you super ass clowns with no backbone and no background thinking you can get on YouTube and do this shit. I'm really appalled. I think that's why I keep repeating myself with certain things, because I can't believe you did it. You know what I notice about YouTube? People will come to people's YouTube channel, and I think it's because they're not used to running into people on YouTube that have done things. So they don't go read the description of who the person is. I think if most people came in YouTube and they read my description of my channel, they would be less likely to disrespect me. They were like, damn, okay, this dude been in the game for a minute, man. Let me come in with respect. But they don't read the description. Me, when I go to YouTube channels, first thing I do is I go read people's descriptions. I go see, let me see who this person is. They could be somebody important, I don't know, just because I might think they're not. So I go look at their description to read their bio. And if there's no bio, I still don't think they're not anybody. I just go, well, they don't have a bio on there. But let's not assume that everybody on YouTube is a nobody. Let's please take those assumptions away, you guys. Let's stop assuming that everybody on YouTube is a nobody. Please. Aaron, stop saying the same shit, bro. Like, dude, what's up with that shit, man? Come on, man. Stop. You seem like a smart cat, man. Why you repeating the same shit? She already blocked it, but I see that you repeated it again, family. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all mature. Y'all adults, man. We making young people look like they're mature. When I get my OGs in here saying stupid shit. We making young people will look at us and go, wow, that's why they don't listen to us. They see the stupid shit some older people say on my channel. You don't think they're gonna go, damn, this guy's older. Look at that stupid shit these old heads are saying. Stop saying stupid shit in my comment section and stop saying shit and not finishing your sentences. Sheldon said, in the Explorer short section of YouTube, it will bring you to some people. Our live stream, most of the people on here are just here because they scroll by. Yes, absolutely, brother. You're right. And I know that. Ash said it's because he is nobody. I don't know what you mean, Ash. Oh, thank you, Ash. I appreciate you, brother. Dr. Who said, I remember you guys when I was in middle school. Did you play on Mary Jane? No, I didn't. I was a part of the Rick James Stone City Band later. I was a kid then in the 70s. I'm only 55, so I became part of the band later. But I knew Rick before he passed, many years before he passed. I knew Rick well, and of course I was a part of the band. I left the band, but I still produced the records for the band. Boss Lady say, you are not wrong at all. These people do that, and I'm disgusted. RS1 said, they are AI bootleggers of music. They disrespect Black American legends for their own. Exactly. And here's another thing. Notice now we have nobody sitting here with the keyboard in front and really creating. I want y'all to understand, for all of you that don't know how music is made, people might be curious or wondering. I want y'all to know a lot of music now is made with just a laptop and people copying a drum loop and moving it, copying a keyboard part and moving it. They're not playing this shit, y'all. They're not sitting on the MPC creating it. They're not chopping a sample. It's so much easier now. I produced for 4 different companies through the years where I do the music and I give them and they license my music, and then people can go and actually use the music that I've created. I got 4 different deals. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's some songs I've heard that I produced, but I couldn't say nothing to the artist that's using it because I signed a non-disclosure with these companies to license the music. They pay me a percentage from every time people download my tracks and use them. I'm letting y'all know something. A lot of these producers ain't producing this shit. If you put a piano in front of them, and you can, if you don't believe me, ask my boy EA Ski. He'll tell you I'm not making this shit up. A lot of these guys are not producing. Put a piano or a drum machine in front of them. They lost. They're lost. They're not going to be able to give you a result. You paid them to produce. If you ever want to know if they produce, and say, listen, I want to sit with you while you creating the track and watch what happens. Watch what happens. They're gonna be like, they're gonna put headphones on, and they're gonna say, have a seat. They're gonna put them headphones on, they're gonna be on their laptop. Then they're gonna say, oh, it's done. And you're like, wait a minute, I never saw you play nothing. All I'm telling you is the real is the real. Don't bash somebody that does the shit the right way and that's been doing it the right way when you're not doing it the same way. Don't bash somebody when the music came from their culture and they're part of it and you're not, and you really want to be. You want to be a part of that culture and you're infatuated with it. And you're disappointed that you see cool guys on YouTube like me and EA Ski and other people, and we're doing it, we've been doing it. Right? And you see people like EA Ski, Jermaine Dupri, myself, and tons of other producers. And you're like, man, why they make it look so easy? Because, nigga, we've been doing it that long. Because it's part of our culture. We get it. We were part of creating that sound. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't hate. But guess what? It's better to try to create a friendship with us. Create a friendship with us. I'm trying to tell you we cool. We're good people. We'll work with you. We'll laugh, chop it up with you. But the disrespect, we're not going to allow. Sharcetta said, way to go, Stone. Sharcetta, you know I can't let him do it. I can't. The temporists come in with that bullshit again. That same person from yesterday, Dot to the J. Dr. Who, where said, you work with College Park too? No, I didn't. I had a chance to, but I didn't. I work with a lot of people, though. Dr. Who, what, where? No, don't want to be Prince, buddy. But I will tell you one thing. XQCCC, whatever the fuck your name is. Let me just say this. My great-great-grandfather's name was Prince Nelson, so let that sit in your head. Let that one sit with you. How can somebody want to be Prince, you dumb motherfucker? I'm an artist myself. How can I want to be Prince when I'm an artist? Dumb. I'm already an artist. Wanting to be Prince is me trying to sing his music and do his stuff. How is it that I want to be Prince? Y'all see what I'm saying? People get on here and don't even make no sense. They just say whatever sounds good to their brain. Dr. the J said, yeah, it's the same person. Saban said, when someone alters your walk, they could, exactly. So, to the troll that's watching my channel that thinks every time you come in here, XQXXE is, Excalibur say he on crack. Listen, troll, it don't matter how many times you come in here. Say whatever you're saying, the same stuff. You think anybody's impressed with what you say? They're not. Valerie say when you create from scratch is better than copying and pasting some beats and say you exactly, because when you make it from scratch, Valerie, you are creating the essence of that person at that moment. I'm giving you, because I'm sitting there, you're sitting in the studio with me, and I'm creating, and we're creating a vibe for you. We're creating that. But today I was going to create, but I might do it later tomorrow because I'm talking now and I can't create and talk. But when I do create, I'm probably not going to do that much talking. So when I come back on creating, it's going to be less talking. Pharmacy said, yeah, Prince would never. Exactly. Thank you, family. Thank you, Pharmacy Thomas. Creatives Burn said, why is it that the trolls don't? Yeah, this is what I do. I dare that person, that troll that keeps coming in, come in on live with me, show your face. You keep coming in, I'm going to request for you to go live and show your face. And I'll let you say whatever you want to say. But you got to come in on the live. Tommy says some hater making comments. Yeah, it always is, Tommy. There's jealousy. Dr. Who say you just got to roll with the punches on YouTube. Yep, facts. That's it. It is what it is. YouTube is what it is. Excalibur said creating from scratch is your groove, your rhythm. It is. Creating from scratch is not easy. Let me say that. Because when you got a client in the studio and I'm sitting here and I'm creating, right? And the client is looking at me because I want y'all to think about it. The client's watching me and they're like, okay, Stone. I'm like, let me hear that idea you got in your head, right? I say, let me hum a rhythm. I might tell them, hum your rhythm, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I build a rhythm, right? And I say, let me hear a melody. I hear their melody. I'm like, all right. I start to create the track. How many people work that way? The big producers work that way. We work that way. The big producers work like that. Rasham Jones said, I'm still teaching myself how to read music notes. Rasham, that's only going to help you become even better. XQXXC said, you hit the crack. Okay, if XXQ is still saying weird stuff, XXQ, I'm about to block you. Moderator, if you keep saying weird stuff, block him. R.E. Jackson, I know Jesus loves me. My mom was an evangelist. I grew up in church more than I'm sure you did. I was in church almost 7 days a week. Thank you for that, though. I know Jesus loves me, and I thank you. And Jesus loves you, too. Remember that. Tommy said, they are mad because they want what you got. And that's all it is, Tommy. But then again, it could be my ex-wife trolling me, y'all. Let me be honest. It could be my ex-wife because this person keeps mentioning a certain song that only my ex-wife is in the video. So it could be my ex-wife trolling me or having somebody do that. The Jehovah's Witness. It could be her. It could be you. It could be you, lady. It could be. It could be you got somebody trolling me. Could that be? Could that be? As a Jehovah's Witness, do you not have time to do something else? XQ got a drug. Yeah. So if that X person keeps commenting, Mystique, just block them. Pharmacy, yeah. Because my ex-wife, she's cuckoo. Yes, I said it. She's a Jehovah's Witness, so really she shouldn't even be online doing this. But I want to show y'all something. Look at what I'm saying. Jehovah's Witness is supposed to be studying the Bible. Now y'all see why everybody disappear when they come to the door. Because she will do weird shit like this. She'll just do weird shit. It could be her. I'm not saying it. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. I'm not 100% sure, but I just know they keep mentioning that song and she's in the video with me. So I just think that that's weird. Somebody says always the people with no talent that always has an opinion. And you know what? I deal with that shit all the time. Creative said, I sure hope that isn't your ex-wife. If so, stop your... Yeah, she's a very messy lady, like for real though. She's still bitter that I'm not with her, but she'll lead you to believe otherwise. Oh, she's completely immature, Auntie Mickey. Yeah, I made a mistake and hit the MPC. Side of the money said these trolls are cowards. Yeah, like she might not, she'll come on the channel, but I can see her getting a guy that likes her to do this. You see what I'm saying? Like a guy that likes her and that she keeps talking about me. Give me the channel. I'm going to go on and I'll just, every time he goes on, I'll say something. I can see her doing that because that's the kind of shit she do. She'll make up a channel and troll me on Instagram and Facebook. And then she'll text me with some corny shit. We ain't been together since 2010. And it's like, her and I are still together. She still is cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Hold on, you guys. Real talk, y'all. I'm just saying. Listen, Auntie Mickey say her loss, not yours. Listen, Auntie Mickey, this is why I feel like it's her. Pharmacy said, I'm a drummer. I was a Pro Tools and Fruity Loops beat maker in the early 2000s. Played trap for church from age 8 to 17. So yeah, you played in. So you get everything I'm saying. See, I grew up as a drummer, and then through the years, you know, from the 80s, you know, had record deals with, you know, CBS and other labels and produced and in groups, having record deals, all kinds of crazy stuff. Playing drums in church. Sharcetta said he is weak to play with another guy for a woman because that means she still, yes, it does. But she'll swear to God she doesn't. I'm so very sorry, sir. I meant no disrespect. I just love, no. Right, no worries. No disrespect. Boss Lady said, oh, the German girl Stone. No, this is actually my ex-wife. April, what's happening? Rashawn say that's a song, Stone. She's bitter because, yeah, I might just write a song called that. Teasy said, Bro Stone, I just saw a video about you. Is it true? Here we go. What video did you see about me? What video was it? Orlando Brown saying something about me? Brother Teasy, was you talking about Orlando Brown talking about me about Tupac? Doctor Who, yes. Billy Cobham is the shit. I'm waiting for my brother, for Teasy. Teasy said he just saw a video about you. Is it true? Is what true? I don't know what you're talking about. Them saying that I was hired by Clive Davis to unalive Angie Stone. No, that's not true. I don't know what video you're talking about. Let me ask y'all a question. Why do people come in? If I was going to say something, hey, Stone, I saw a video about you. Is it true? I would say everything in that sentence about this, that, and what video you talking about? I know this shit's crazy. Listen, my ex-wife, listen, Tommy, my buddy Tommy that's on here. He knows my ex-wife I'm talking about. He knows. He saw me raise her kids. He knows what I'm saying. Pharmacy say 14 awards. What's crazy is how the industry works. Nobody realized the makers behind our favorite songs. The musicians get buried. The writers buried. I have a total of 18 awards, 47 charting records, 48 charting records from Billboard to iTunes Top 100. Independently. Not counting all the stuff that I did when I was with Grand Jury Warner Brothers. Now I'm waiting for this person to comment saying they saw a video of me. Is it true? What video did you see of me? Y'all see what I'm saying? This is how I know whatever this person's about to say is bullshit. They taking way too long to comment. Saban, what video? Saban, you're new to my channel, so I'm going to ask you, what is the video? Y'all see what I'm saying? Saban, what's the video? Here we go. If y'all don't say, I'm just going to block you. Because that means you're running a play. And y'all two might be working together on here to run y'all whatever play y'all want to run. So you got about 3 minutes to tell me, Saban and Teasy, I'm just going to block y'all. I'm sorry. I just don't have whatever it is. Say what you got to say. I think it was Weaver Beats. Weaver Beats. What's the video? You know, Weaver Beats, dude, if it's Weaver Beats, this dude talks about everybody. All I know is there was some white boy debunking a video of mine. Is that who it is? No, Dominique, I'm not. Not yet. Teasy said about Angie. Yes, Teasy, I was working with Angie. What was the video about, though? What did it say, Teasy? There's all kinds of crazy shit out there about me. Saban said, white guy that looks like Shaggy from Shoot. Saban, yeah, that's the motherfucker I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say his name, though. But Saban, do me a favor. Post that video in here. So all of you guys go and strike the video. Because somebody hit me this morning saying that this guy took my video. I didn't give him permission. Strike the video. Saban, post it in here. And I want everyone to go and strike that video. Strike it as him stealing my content because he didn't ask me for permission. So, Saban, please post that video. Maybe I don't have to post it. I could have you post it, Saban. And yeah, Angie, I don't know what you saw about Angie, but yes, I was helping Angie. So all the negative stuff is a lie. But yes, I was helping Angie with her residency, my brother and I, collecting all her royalties. That's the truth. Yeah, Teasy. If you can, Teasy, post that video here as well. Because I want all my followers to go and strike that channel, report that channel. No. I can strike it. I can strike it. You're wrong, Saban. I can strike it. You got to ask for permission. Even though under fair use, you have to ask for permission. You can't just post nobody's video without contacting them. You understand what I'm saying? And that video, I got it set for not to even be shared. So it doesn't matter. whatever video it is. Yeah, you still gotta. And how a white boy gonna debunk me that don't know shit about hip hop? He is trying to be famous. That's my whole point. He want to get famous off my name. Fuck him. Motherfucker looking like Shaggy. That's why I was telling y'all, the motherfucker look like he's from the Grateful Dead. What the fuck he know about hip hop? He don't even know who I am. He's like, dude, I'm going to do a debunking of a channel with a guy named Stone Paxton. Yo, let's debunk this video. Fuck you debunking. You don't know nothing about no goddamn hip hop. Fuck you gonna debunk. Pharmacy say, let his stupidity stand on his ignorance. Yeah, don't post the video here. Don't even worry about it. Silent Money say, wow, Stoney, you are living. Yeah, bro, listen. Is it not crazy? Hey, I guess I'm doing something right. When you got people spamming your channel, talking stupid stuff, saying weird shit, taking your videos low. Hey, I guess I kind of got to be like shit. I guess I must be the shit. I don't know. Cartoon season. No, it's not AI. Cartoon season. If you're coming here with respect, you're welcome. If you're coming in here on the troll bullshit, the wrong fucking channel. I'm warning you now. TZ said, yo, I posted the link for you and you. Oh, hold on. Hey, TZ, and send it to my email, stonepaxton@gmail.com. What up, Jenica? Jenica in the house. Jenica, you in Vegas? Are you in Vegas right now, Jenica? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Jenica in the house. Jenica, how come you ain't got your picture on your channel? You a troll, Jenica? Are you the real Jenica? Are you trolling? Are you the real Jenica? That's what I want to know. Are you in Vegas, Jenica? You in Vegas? Angie Stone was amazing. Period. Tommy say you're doing things more than right now. Exactly, brother Tommy. Jenica, are you in Vegas? Maybe I don't want Jenica to show her face, y'all. Y'all men will be trying to holler at Jenica. And she married, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all know now. If she show her face, y'all be trying to holler at her. Jenica, you in Vegas? Okay. So I'm going to hit you up when I get off the live, okay? Hopefully, I can see you and your husband before y'all leave. Yeah, she married. And I'm glad she ain't got her picture on YouTube. So y'all won't be trolling her. Y'all know I got to mess with y'all. I got to go to a meeting soon. But, man, listen. Y'all, I must be the shit. Because I don't get why people keep fucking with me on YouTube when I am loving. I'm a good person. I help everybody. I open my arms. And I help people. I do whatever I can to help artists get put on. I don't know what the fuck this is. But what I do know is I must be doing something right. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, Tommy, you should have told me. I would have got you in the show for free. Okay, Auntie Mickey. Pharmacist said, I'm not being disrespectful anyway, but prior to this live, I didn't know who you were. No, it's okay, Pharmacy. A lot of people come in here and don't know. But prior to this live, I didn't know who you were. I have heard the name, just didn't know the face. Stay blessed. I subscribe and look. And listen, Pharmacy, I appreciate you, and I take that as no disrespect. Yeah, I saw Saban comment. I told him to send me the link, Excalibur Kane. But anybody that has got that link, sorry, Saban, my moderator might have just blocked it, but send it to my email, and I'll look at it when I get off. But Excalibur Kane, anybody that has that link, I'm going to come back and do another video and post it. You guys go and report the channel because I didn't give this guy permission to use my video. I didn't give him permission to use my video. And debunking, I don't even know what he thinks he can debunk. A motherfucker better be a cold-ass motherfucking producer. But I bet you he can't fuck with me. So this is what I say to Mr. Debunker. Let's do a live beat battle. Now, any of you, Saban, any of you who've seen it, say in his comments, why don't you do a beat battle with Stone Paxton Live? Say that to him. Hey, bro, why don't you do a beat battle with Stone Paxton Live? Say that to him. Let's see if we can get this guy. We can bait him in so I can smack his ass live. Spank the shit out that motherfucker live. Promise he say, yeah, in 10 minutes, I can tell he ain't the one. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He's trying to get popular off my name. I know what he's doing. And it's the wrong way to do it, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy-Doo. It's the wrong way to do it, Shaggy. Rash Jones says, I wish you could make a beat real quick. That beat last. Hey, Rash me, I'm going to come on later. I promise. I'm going to come on later after my meeting that I go to, and then I'll do another one. I'll do a live beat. I promise. I'm going to stay on for 2 hours and create beats when I come back. I promise you. I promise you. Silent Money say, yo, I need that novation. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. Silent, I will be honest with you. If you didn't have no sounds on the MPC, this thing here has some of the craziest, coolest sounds on it. Just warm. And you got the microphone, so if you want to do the vocoder thing, you got all that. Jenica say, go Stone. Jenica, listen, I know you new to my channel, but we don't play here, Jenica. We don't. My followers, we don't play up, and I don't let nobody come in here playing games. My ex-wife been sending her little troll up in here to comment. Now, I'm noticing I ain't seen the troll since I mentioned I think it's my ex-wife. That's kind of weird. Kind of where you at, troll? Because when I mentioned my ex-wife might have put you up to it, I noticed you ain't here. Or it could be you, my ex-wife. I noticed you ain't here now. Timothy said I was jumped on my way home from work. What? Last night I was stabbed. What? Bro, are you freaking serious? L'inquisitive, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna come back on live later. Pharmacy say I'm here for it. Take some time. Let's this shit fall off your shoulders. And I know I'm probably be jamming when you get. Thank you, family. Ty do say, yeah, familiar reaction videos. The key difference is that's true. Reaction content transforms original work. It adds substantial commentary, critique, and parody. Did you go look at it, Cuzzo? Like, he didn't give my permission. I didn't give him my permission. I didn't give him my permission to use my content. Okay, well, y'all, don't be trying to follow Jenica Page because y'all see her picture now. Don't be trying to slide in her inbox, man. Jenica, I'll call you when I get off the live and so I can see you guys before you leave, okay? Ty said just re-uploading someone's video and using large portions of it without meaningful transfer isn't considered. Thank you. Now, you heard what my cousin say, that's not considered fair use. How you going to take my copywritten material, sir? So I want everybody to go over to that channel, and Cuzzo, I'll send it to you too. Go over to that channel. If you don't have it, I will post it in another video, and I want you to report his channel as taking my material without my permission. And I'm going to report it too. I'm going to hit YouTube up. What's up, Noah? Is it Noel? Noel, what's happening? Can someone just put the link? Yeah, do me a favor, Saban. Can you put the link back in here again, Saban? Let's just put the link in here. Mystique, don't erase the link, please. Razmir, I'm going to come back on around probably like maybe like 7. Like 7 o'clock West Coast time. Ty say on YouTube today, the platform doesn't treat reaction uploads as automatically protected. Hey, Cuzzo, watch. They will mind. Watch. You'll see. Rashawn said, okay, cool. But the way he did it, you can't take. I'm just trying to understand this white boy who thinks he knows hip hop, who doesn't, by the way, look like he posts videos of him doing hip hop. What you think? Reacting on my video? What's reacting on Stone Paxton gonna get you? Views? No, he wasn't a troll. Saban posted the channel, Mystique. Saban posted the link. In other words, Saban, things have changed. Did you just read that? Silent Money say, beat battle live. I'm here for it. The trolls versus the truth, Brother Stone. They ain't gonna battle me. Saban said, Ty Deuce also telling commenters to strike a video can get your channel flagged. It can. But if he did not use my material, I can go strike his video. Somebody said, well, if we click the video to flag it, that will count as a view. Yeah, so that's why I don't even want y'all to watch it. Fuck it. Don't even go look at it. I'll deal with that motherfucker on my own. Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to go and strike it myself. I'm going to report it. So all I need you guys to do is report the video. You ain't got to strike it. Y'all know what I'm saying. Report the video. Because clearly he did not get Stone Paxton's permission. Clearly he did not get my permission. I will, Auntie Mickey. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. I just think it's interesting that this dude want to use my... Listen, y'all saw them do this with Angie Stone. Y'all saw people do me the same way. They talk about me to try to get a reaction and get people to come to their channel. I guess he thinks, hey, people like this guy, Stone Paxton. What's so great about him? You guys, too, we're going to do a review video, dude, on Stone Paxton, dude. So you guys sit back. Let's watch. Let's critique this guy, man. Let's sit back and watch him, man. Yeah, what do you guys think? I don't really think the method of his production is all that. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the, as the Italians say, forget about it. Forget about it. The fuck, what placements have you gotten? Scooby-Doo? Shaggy-Doo? You ain't got no placements, motherfucker. You got reasons on your page, and you look like, predominantly, you're a new subscriber to YouTube. Ty says, Savon, you're 100% allowed to protect your own content by filling a DMCA takedown by telling commenters or followers to mass strike another channel. Can you put your channel at risk? Thank you, Keela K. Thank you. So look, I'm coming on later at 7. I'll be back on. All right. So peace and love. Y'all, this shit's crazy. I don't know what it is. Is it my swag? Now, I ain't trying to be funny. They done called me all kinds of names on YouTube. Michael, Prince, Maxwell, this person, Lenny Kravitz. I get every name except for who I am, Stone Paxton. And I get it. I get it. Some people try to relate you to something that, you know, if you look like somebody, they want to know who you are. And then you get the ones in here who want to be comedians and tell their little jokes. Then you get my ex-wife who comes on here and pretends to be other people and comment over and over again because she's miserable. I'm sorry, baby. You had me. You don't have me anymore. Work on that. Go be happy. You're a Jehovah's Witness. You should be in that motherfucking Bible. Now, with that said, I'll be back on at 7 o'clock. Peace and love. I'll holler at y'all then. We're going to go live, and I might not talk much, but we're going to debunk some beats. How about that? I'll holler at y'all later, man. And